Thank you for joining me. My name is Dr. Bradley. If you're watching me from Canada, United States, any part of this country, or any part of this world, I want to thank you for joining me. Right here, I've got a wonderful group of people, and we'll be teaching a short lesson about business in 30 minutes. And I'm going to ask everyone, the ones in this room and the ones watching me, to grab a pen and a paper or a phone or anything that you can use and record the session. Thank you so much. Give it up for those watching. Give it up, everybody. Thank you. I kept something for you, people of Ndola, today. I said, let me talk to them about the city. This beautiful city. If you're coming from Kalulushi, you have a beautiful city there. You're coming from Kitwe, you have a beautiful city there. And the fact that you are from that very town, you have an opportunity in that city. You understand? You have what? An opportunity in that city, in that town. Every person is a powerful tool in a city. Every person. But then we always prefer to start out together with a group. Is it? We're more comfortable like that. When it's one man's work, we feel it's not going to be okay. We need to be a group. But in my study, I found out that whenever there are groups, a lot of groups, the decisions in the multitudes of people is always not that correct. You can freely express yourself because of the groups. But when you are alone, you can do much. You understand? You can do much. What plans do you have for your city? This beautiful town that you're in, what plans do you have for this particular city? What plans do you have? Or are you waiting for someone else to change this city for you? Are you waiting for someone else to change this town for you? Or Kitwe town for you? Or Solwezi town for you? Or Lusaka town for you? Should someone do it? And let's assume that yes, that's exactly what we are hoping for. The truth is, we don't know if there'll ever come somebody to help the city. We don't know that, right? So the only person that is available is actually you. The only person that's available is yourself. Since you started working for that company for many years, what have you done for your city? What have you done for your town? Or you're waiting for the city to do something for you? Which one? Have you seen? Remember that there is one important element in your life that doesn't wait for you and will never respect you, and that is time. Time will never do what? Respect you. Your ideas, whatever you're doing, it will never, unless you act within that very space given to you. Right across the street, what did you see when you were coming here? I mean, right across the street, what did you see? Graveyard. You say graveyard? Right? Of animals or people? People like yourselves? Now, you are not very smart than those people. No, you're not. And I tell you, some of the people there were very, very intelligent than ourselves here. Very. But the opportunity was taken from them. Some had so many ideas, so many plans. They want to change things like this and like that. And all of a sudden, they were gone. Do you understand? So fast. And that is the more sure thing, that when you live on earth, something like that must happen to you. It must, and it will. It's just a matter of time. It has to. You understand? It has to. So if you say that I cannot be part of the development of my town now, let me wait 10 years, for 10 years. 10 years later, I want to tell you this. Even if you start after 10 years, the truth is you will still be 10 years late. Do you agree with me? Yes. You'll be what? 10 years late. Something you should have started earlier. You've started 10 years later. Think about that. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. So each town, each city depends on you. You yourself. Why is it that many of you here have not started businesses? Why? You ask this person, they are working for some people. You ask this person, they are working for some people somewhere. Almost everyone. How can you develop the economy or the standard of your city like that? How can you do it? You can't. You can't. If 80% of the people in the city are business people, 80%, I tell you, that town will improve so fast, grow so fast. We were told we should go to school and then get jobs. We were inspired by our parents. You're going to become a lawyer. Oh, you will become this. You become a pilot. Oh, you become a manager of a bank. They didn't tell you you're going to own a bank. Because when they looked at you, they abused you. They thought you can't own a bank. You can just work for it. You understand that? And we took that, I work for a bank. I want to do banking and finance. And then the moment you graduated, you took your documents to the bank. Just like they told you to you. Do you understand? You took your documents to a bank asking for an opportunity. You didn't think you could open that bank in that very city. When 10 of you open banks in this city, the city would develop. If you wait for a company from another country, a bank from another country to come here and open that bank, that's not development. It's not. Do you understand? It's not what? Development. This is why you see a lot of big malls. They belong to foreigners. But look at you. You're so many here. You're more than 300. You're here. None of you has a mall here. I know it. None of you. I'm telling you this. Why? You are 35, some of you are 40, some of you are 20. You don't think you could open that mall. You don't think so. But I came to tell you something very special, that you still have time. You understand? You still have time to develop the quality of your life by daring to do the things you thought you couldn't do. Daring to start them. You understand? Daring to do them. I'm not talking about daring to get married, daring to do this kind of stuff. No. Don't do that, because most of the young men and women that start out with an idea of getting married, most of them are making mistakes. Mistakes. You see this place, when they were designing it, They did not design this place for a business person like myself to come and teach Zambian people like yourselves. No. No, they didn't. When they designed this place, the idea was for marriages to take place here. That's the idea. How can we become so successful in our country? When they built the stadiums, it was not for a business person like myself to have a conference and tell all the great people of Zambia, do this and do that. No, it was for people to play football, excitement. That's it. So if we invest so much into marriages and marriage this, singing songs of love, songs of marriage, songs of this, baby that, all our kids, our children will grow up with that message in their head. That message in their head will become their sermon, their inspiration, because they are singing it. No one is singing about, we're going to do great things, we're going to make it in life, don't give up. No one is singing those kind of songs. Nobody. Do you understand? But the songs of love, songs that destroy our tomorrow. How can a young man is barely 20 years old or 25 and is busy organizing a wedding, borrowing money and pushing people to do this thing, and is working so hard? If he took that energy, all of it, into his business, he will raise the capital he's been looking for a long time. Have you seen that? What is he doing? He's trying to get married. What a mistake. And later on, after just a few months, divorce, and find the reasons why he divorced. Do you understand? Our parents have tried, now we're here. Maybe they didn't do their best, but we're here now. What are we going to do for this city? In 1960, 1965, 1970, 1975, 1980, going up like that, there were people at that time, you understand, that changed the world. They were there. Young men, there were young men at that time. And those young men grew older and died. This is our time. Do you understand? This is what? Our time. This one. It's our time. It doesn't matter whether your father is poor. It doesn't matter whether your entire family is poor. Makes no difference. Makes no difference. You are here now. The greatest gift is life. You are breathing. You are alive. That's the greatest gift. You understand? Hold this in for me. It's a greatest gift. You're breathing. You're alive. Look at your city. What can you do in this city? Who can you work with to become a great person in this city? Can you make this city perfect? Can you do it? Sit down, think, come up with a plan, focus on that goal, have a vision, dream, expect things to change. You must do that. In your personal life and in the lives of others. Do you understand? You must do that. It's your responsibility. I always say that the person next to you is responsible for you right now. Do you understand? He's responsible for you. This is a beautiful town. It's a beautiful city. There are no many meetings like this. World Class is one of the institutions that is busy organizing these meetings. World Class. I can tell you that. Everybody's busy. You know, paying for this place costs a lot of money. But we do it because you are important people, because you are special people, because you are made by words. If we talk to you like this, if I tell you that you can become so successful, if I tell you and if you believe it, trust me, there's no telling how far you can go. There's no telling how far you can go. Do you believe in yourself? A lot of things that we've heard, they've come to separate us. There's a lot going on in this country where certain tribes, people talking about tribes, and there's a fight on social media going on, and it's happening everywhere, all over Africa. It's happening in Kenya, it's happening in South Africa, everywhere. Focus on the right goal. Do you understand? Focus on the right goal. Write this one down. Love. Love in your business will help you to grow very fast. Love in your business. Chikembelozi, you're Namwanga, Tonga, you're Bemba. There is no place around you where it's written those tribes. No place. Anywhere. If we dissect you right now, check you, we'll never find anywhere where that is written. We never find. No, we can't find. Find more chairs, excuse me, get more chairs. I see a bus of people coming in. Get more chairs behind, right there. You understand? There's nowhere. So you can walk in love in your business and prosper without thinking that this one is a Lozi, this one is a Tonga, this one is a Bemba. Without having that idea in your mind and say, this one doesn't like me because of this tribe. Because that's not true. That's not true. Do not follow the politicians. They will divide you against yourselves for their own profits and their name. Do you understand? Don't do that. Operate in love. Let your business grow. Let's start with an idea of a lady selling tomatoes. Okay? Hi, you do business? You work? Let's start with an idea of a lady selling tomatoes. Assuming you have one basket of tomatoes. This is an old lady, okay? An old lady. If she's going to start out with one basket of 15 tomatoes in it, the question is not how she started, is where is she going with it? Are you listening? It's not about how you've started what you've started. It's about where you are going with what you have started. Did you understand that part? So, if you started with 15 tomatoes and your idea is just to barely get along and survive and eat and then after forget, then that business is not going anywhere. Here's a gentleman opens a small shop. He's selling all kinds of grocery, just a very tiny shop. The problem is not how small it looks, is where it's going. Where is it going? In his mind, where is it going? In his mind, where? So every time he wakes up in the morning, he's not looking at the small shop because he has a shop in his mind. Do you understand? Imagine this woman is thinking about a farm of tomatoes. Are you with me? A big farm. So every day she will carry the tomatoes, the 15 she will order and sell and return back and order